an experiment was conducted by the Washington Post on January 12, 2007. They placed a violin player at a metro station in Washington at rush hour on a Friday morning. This busker played for the best of 45 minutes. Hardly anyone paid attention to him, with only a handful of people having stopped for short moments, only to quickly move on. Many seemed to be in a rush to get on with their day-to-day routine. Perhaps they were running late, busy mentally fighting off thoughts of how to deal with their workload, or glued to their phones, like most of us are guilty of. After completing his gig, the busker packed up, took all the $30-something he had earned and left. No big deal. Only that it was a big deal. Remember, I started off by saying that this was an experiment. That busker was no ordinary man. He was one of the most famous violin players in the world, an American Grammy Award-winning musician by the name of Joshua Bell. He was playing on a 300-year-old violin, one that was valued over $3.5 million. He played some of the most difficult and amazing pieces of music for around 45 minutes, as he had played just nights before at a full theater where people paid upwards of $100 per ticket to attend. But because he was at a metro station, wearing a cap and in jeans, the perception was he couldn't be that good, otherwise he wouldn't be here at the metro station. People happily forked hundreds of dollars to go to the theater, but failed to recognize the same beauty of his performance at the metro station. Which, my friend, brings me to my point, the danger of perception. At times, we make the mistake of perceiving things to be less valuable than they actually are, just as the metro users did with Joshua Bell. One would have thought that surely people spot great music and great talent wherever it may be. Well, they didn't, and the chances are neither are you in your day-to-day life. This is the blinding nature of perception. Many are missing out on the blessings they have with their children, their partners, their family, their friends, their colleagues, their associates, their customers, and even the opportunities that are potentially passing them by. Perceptions will cost you if you automatically filter, label, or place judgment on people that you come in contact with. Oh, she wouldn't know, she works for me. Him, he wouldn't know, he's just our cleaner. What would my friend know? He didn't even make it through high school. Now, you may not need to take their opinions if they are throwing it left, right, and center, but it is important that you realize that everyone and everything around you can be and possibly bring immense value to you. I know that I am perceived differently when I go and meet with people based on whether I wear a suit or turn up in t-shirt and shorts. And hey, I do this on purpose, both to have fun with and also to highlight this dangerous reality. Years ago, I would never really listen to my younger brother. In the back of my mind, I would say, what could he possibly know that I don't? I am the older brother. He is the younger one. I know more than him. Period. Wrong. I realized how much he actually knew and how smart he was. If only I would have listened to his suggestions, a business project of ours would have taken off and flourished much sooner than it did. I know that in numerous cultures, older people don't listen to the youth, or vice versa. I urge you to stop the madness. Keep your mind open, and you will be amazed as to what you can learn from one another. Just try it. Every one of us has had different experiences in our lives, so we all have something unique to offer. Today, my youngest brother is a person whom I bounce off with amazing ideas, and he's constantly sharing with me his insights and value to see opportunities in a way I would have missed. My question to you is, are you missing on the resources that are available to you because you are too caught up with the stress and anxiety of challenges? Are you missing out on clues that are available to you every day, but you are too blind to recognize them? Are you busy being busy, too caught up with deadlines and missing the point? Are you sacrificing the things that really matter for the things that ultimately won't? What beautiful moments are you missing out today in the rush of the future you want? What are you missing out in your personal and professional life because of your perception of those around you? Now, you may not know the answers immediately until you choose to become more aware of your actions. But I can tell you this, if you are perceiving the world around you to be anything less than valuable, then I believe that you haven't realized the possible Joshua bells that play from each and every one of those whom you are in contact with. When it comes to wanting to win, becoming successful, or being a leader, you must learn to become aware and actively challenge any judgments you may have about someone. People and resources are all around you. It is your perception that will dictate whether you see it or not. The opportunity that you have always been after could very well be staring you in the face. The best people that you may need in your personal and professional journey could very well be within an arm's length. You will be amazed at what is in your life right now when you make a choice to pay attention. Take the time to notice them and listen to their music. Great ideas and thoughts don't only come to those with titles. The best of ideas can be given to you when you least expect them, and when in many cases you don't think they would work. If you're going to have a perception of someone, then perceive that you are constantly interacting with people in their very own sold-out concerts. Keep your eyes open and soak it all in. Pay attention. Listen. Really listen to what is being said. Be resourceful. Learn from the people around you, and you will find amazing pieces in everyone and everything to enhance the quality of your life, to help you achieve all that you desire. Don't fail the Joshua Bell test. Take notice and you will find yourself winning. Everything you will ever want or need is all around you. Lastly, in support of all the talent that is out there in every shape and form, just waiting to be discovered, I ask you to commit to seeing who you can notice and bring some attention to them. Let's pay more attention to find these people and help give them the limelight and credit that they truly deserve. I believe it will be a fulfilling contribution in making this world a better place. My team and I would love to hear from you. Your thoughts, your questions, your experiences, and your breakthroughs. Until we meet in person, get inspired, get informed, and get going.